Hi, my name is Nina Hjortlund and I am the founding director and CEO of Australia for Cedar Tanzania. I'm here today to ask you to think beyond yourself and beyond Australia. I deliver projects in Tanzania to reduce poverty and to increase health and living standards. Now you may be thinking, what does Tanzania have to do with me? Then let me ask you, do you have a cell phone? Maybe an EV? Are you thinking about getting one? Do you have solar power on your roof? Then Tanzania has everything to do with you. Batteries and clean power solutions require minerals. And where do you think those minerals are coming from? You guessed it, Tanzania. Right now, Tanzania is a hotspot for Australian investment with more than 25 ASX listed companies directly involved in Tanzania. Now, do you know what life looks like for the average Tanzanian? Probably not, so let me show you how. In Tanzania, 283 children under 5 die every day. That is one child dying every 5 minutes, of every hour, of every day, of every year. Most of them of simple and treatable causes, like diarrhea. Diarrhea is the main reason of childhood death. Of those who do survive, more than a third experience stunted growth and development due to lack of good nutrition and recurrent infections. Irreversible, but preventable. Today, I will present you with an opportunity to not only change this statistic, but to leave a positive footprint for generations to come. Tanzania is home to 67 million people. 90% of Tanzania's population lives in poverty. That means 60 million people are living on less than $5.50 per day, not more than a cup of coffee. Most of these people live in rural areas with no electricity, no clean water, and no sewage system. This is the people we work with every day. Cedar Tanzania has been working in Tanzania for more than 10 years. We currently cover more than 100 square kilometers and deliver our services to more than 35,000 people. One of our first projects was constructing a hospital, which we now operate and manage, providing quality healthcare to all 35,000 residents. Now we are teaching women to farm mushrooms. Here's a member of our team and technical consultant explaining why.
Hi, my name is Tsipora, founder of Entrepreneurs vs. Poverty and consultant for the Mushroom Project with Australia for Cedar Tanzania. I'm here to answer the two obvious questions, why mushrooms and why women? Research has found again and again that when an extremely impoverished woman is granted financial opportunities, she reinvests them into her children's education and family health. Within one generation, the family's income grows astronomically. Both childhood and labor and delivery rates drop significantly, and in short, the poverty cycle is rapidly broken. So why mushrooms? Mushrooms are the absolute perfect fit for rural women. They're grown indoors rather than in the field. This means that one doesn't have to own land to grow them. They're immune to climate change. They can be grown year-round, and as an added benefit, they have an extremely fast return on initial investment with a harvest time as fast as 8 weeks. In addition, they're an incredibly viable source of protein, vitamins, and minerals, which greatly boost the local diet in the areas in which they are grown.
This is not only an idea on paper. We have already produced mushrooms, had them tested and approved to international standards by independent labs in Tanzania, South Africa and Singapore, before distributing to potential buyers in Australia, Asia, Europe and the US. There's a high demand on the international markets for mushrooms, and it's only growing. Dried mushrooms can be sold to a wide range of customers as retail, wholesale and to businesses for further processing. After the first year, this project will be financially sustainable, with income coming from sale of mushrooms produced from our training center, as well as surplus production from the women's farms. We safety net all our farmers from losses stemming from a surplus production. In fact, we encourage our farmers to overproduce, as we will buy up all extra production and add it to our sale and export. Long-term plans include scaling this project across sub-Saharan Africa, as it is easy to replicate and set up anywhere where there is a need. So how can you become part of this fascinating project? We need $50,000 to get off the ground in a substantial way. Now I understand 50 grand is a lot to part with, but how about 5 of you go together and put in $10,000 each? Remember, we have tax deductible status. We can also use mentoring in export and import. So there you go. Think about Tanzania next time you pick up your phone and when you see an Eevee on your drive home today.
Asante, Mambo. Asante, asante, Mambo.